Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we got an egg for our next Pokemon, which I will go ahead and say I did walk around a lot in between episodes so that we got the last little blurb we get here, which is, sounds can be heard coming from inside, it'll hatch soon. So, the egg's gonna hatch soon. We also completed all of Sprout Tower, which is actually required in this game and not optional like in Gold and Silver, the originals. So in this episode, we're going to be taking on our first gym battle and probably moving on beyond there, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, this is the first gym. Hello there. Yo, champ in the making. I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me. If you believe, then championship dream can come true. You believe? Then listen. The grass type is weak against the flying type. Keep this in mind. I will, but I'm not sure if it's going to do me much good. Well, thanks. He literally just was there to tell us that we're going to have a bad time. So you can go around all of these little trainers in the front if you want to. There's 8 of these gym challenges in the game, and basically you got to beat them all. This is our main goal as we go through the region. I'm going to do these optional fights, though, because it's going to be good for us. I can't believe how ridiculously high this is, but from up here, you can tell what it feels like to be a bird Pokemon. Let me see if you're good enough to face Faulkner. So we're basically going to be on a permanent disadvantage in this gym because of our Chikorita, and I think that's probably where Chikorita gets is usually considered the worst of the starters simply because it's not good at the first gym, and it's not good at the second gym either. There's your hint for the type. But trust me, later on Chikorita is going to be an absolute godsend. I promise, but Chikorita is all we have for this gym for now, so we're just gonna have to deal with it, to say the least. I think Chikorita should be strong enough to be able to take on a lot of these Pokemon here, so we should be fine. And that's why I'm also going to do these fights, because as you can see, the Pokemon are very high leveled. We have a Spearow at level 9. Did I get a crit with my first hit, by the way? I didn't even notice. It did a lot of damage, and the hits after that were not very powerful. This can't be true. Well, there you go. We just beat a flying-type Pokemon with no damage. All due to our own skill, I'm sure. Alright, your turn. What's up? Ho-ho! You some kind of big shot? We'll see what happens if you get pushed around up here. Think you'll stagger and fall? This dude's gonna kill me. People here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Bring it on! Here's a little fun fact about the flying type. It was originally going to be bird type, which they couldn't really keep because as they kept making new Pokemon designs, obviously like Butterfree isn't a bird. Dragonite is not a bird, so they changed it to the flying type, and Pokemon that are considered birds actually have the flying and normal type because they're a normal flying type, basically a bird. And anything else that flies is now given the flying type because they fly. So that's just a little fun fact from me to you. Also, Gust used to not be a flying type for some reason. Don't ask me why. I guess Wind isn't explicitly flying. I mean, Twister's not a flying type attack, and that's literally the same thing. Let's be honest. But I digress. Hopefully we can get level 15. That would be very nice. They keep using Sand Attack. I feel like I'm not going to like that once we get to the gym leader. Because I guess I'll keep Rattata in my team just so I can swap out if I need to because of lowered accuracy, but I think we'll be fine. Level 15? No such luck. Alright, well, I'm actually going to go out and heal, and then we're going to take on the gym leader. Alright, so honestly, I'm not sure if it's even going to be possible for us to win this fight, but we have to try. I'm Faulkner, the Violet City Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying-type Pokemon's wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of magnificent bird Pokemon. Here we go. This is our first gym leader battle, and as you can see, they have their own theme. He's starting out with a Pidgey. Lucky for us, this Pidgey does not have any flying type moves, so we're basically free to go absolutely nuts on this dude, and I'm going to do so. However, it does have Sand Attack, and that's kind of what I'm worried about. I think after I beat this Pidgey, I'm going to swap out to Rattata, just to undo all of these Sand Attacks. How much damage is this gonna do? 4, okay, so real quick, I think I need to officially do this thing here. So, Tackle's 35 power. It's not 50 in this game. Razor Leaf is 55. So 55 times 1.5, that's going to be an extra about 27, so that's going to bring it up to 70, well, we'll say 75, actually. No, we'll say 80, that's what it's gonna be. So we'll say that's at 80 power. If it's at half, it's going to be 40 power. It's still gonna be more strong than Tackle, okay. Not more strong, but stronger. Okay, that's something important to know. So even though these flying types are resistant to grass, Razor Leaf is still gonna do more damage. And it is a physical, so it doesn't matter what our personal stats are. Cool, that's good to know. That'll help us a little bit, I'm sure. Okay, we got the level 15 out of that. I'm actually not angry at that. That'll help us out a lot. Here comes the Pidgeotto. This does have a flying type move. The wind is finally with us. Okay, so first off, I'm going to swap out to Rattata. You're gonna be useful. Get rid of those Sand Attack debuffs. This Pidgeotto also has another move that's going to be particularly annoying. Another thing, if you're playing Pokemon Gold and Silver along with me, you're gonna be dealing with a much weaker Pidgeotto. The Pidgeotto in that game is only level 9. For some reason, they boosted it up to 13. I think that can be attributed to the fact that you have to do Sprout Tower before you do this gym. But this Pidgeotto is going to be hurting us with Gust this whole time, and that's going to do a good amount of damage. The only thing we can really do is keep using Synthesis to try and stave it off. But we also have to consider that this Pidgeotto has Roost. Roost is exactly what Synthesis is, except that instead of having the draw... Okay, so Synthesis does have the drawback that if you're in rain, or in a sandstorm, or hail, it'll only heal you for 1/4 of your HP instead of half. Here he's already roosting. That's interesting, because that's not actually going to get rid of his poison. He's roosting just to get rid of that, like, 1/16 damage. Okay, that's good. I'm fine with that. So now both of us are back at full HP, and he's still poisoned. Now, the drawback that Roost has is the turn that you use it, you lose your flying typing. So, if it uses Roost and I use Razor Leaf, it's gonna be regularly effective. Oh, the Pidgeotto isn't gonna like this. You know, if it keeps using Roost, we might be at an advantage here. Look at that. Not very effective. Okay, that brings it down to half HP. Okay, it's not using Roost. So, it could technically just keep stalling with Roost, but it's not going to gain any HP in that way. Well, it's not going to gain any advantage in that way because it's losing that HP right off the bat again. We can still fly, okay. If they use Gust, we win. If they use Roost, they're about to draw this out a lot longer. Gust, we win. Cool, wow. I didn't... Poison, this is one of those situations where, like, you never think Poison Powder's gonna be good. Yet here we are. Yeah, that's enough. Good. Okay, I was really worried about this fight, to be honest, but nope, Chikorita stuck through it. And don't forget Rattata. Rattata contributed his life for this cause. I understand. I'll bow out gracefully. So, that's our first gym battle. You get a good amount of money for that. For pity's sake, my dad cherished bird Pokemon, but a defeat is a defeat. Alright, he must be extremely salty that he just lost to a grass-type Pokemon, by the way. Take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. I don't know what a Zephyr is, but I'll take it. With that badge, Pokemon included traded Pokemon up to 20 will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash at any time outside of battle. And we get TM51. We haven't even found Rock Smash yet, so that's not applicable. By using a TM, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can be used only once. TM 51 contains Roost. It restores half the max HP. There are Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest Azalea Town. And if we check our Pokegear real quick to see where that is on the map, it is all the way down here. There's also Slowpoke Well that kind of obscures half the city, but that's our next goal. On that note, let's get moving. We have no reason to waste. We have done everything we can here in Violet City. I'm just gonna keep running into walls, don't mind me. A surprising win, what do you have to say? Nice battle, keep it up and you'll be the champ in no time at all. I feel like the fact that we were able to overcome that despite having a disadvantage is impressive. Getting a call from Professor Elm again. Hello, Rob. We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Here we go, egg number 2. I think we're going to be picking up a lot of eggs in this game. That is specifically because Generation 2, the original Gold and Silver, introduced Pokemon eggs, so. Long time no see, Rob. I've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, we would like you to take care of an egg. Sure. And we got the egg. Hopefully I'm able to distinguish which egg is which after this. After you left, Professor Elm received a phone call. I have no idea what they were talking about. But after a while, Professor Elm suddenly cried out, I can't think of anyone more suited than Rob. Then he insists I hand this egg to you. That's how I came here to deliver the egg to you. It seems that a Pokemon will hatch from it, only when you keep it in your party of Pokemon. That's another reason we've chosen you, Rob. Please take care of it. That kinda sucks. You could incubate an egg for years and it just won't come out because you gotta walk. Interesting. Oh, hello. Me oh my, that egg must be... I see, so it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. I have 2 eggs though. That egg is a truly important egg. Please take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I suppose. I'm counting on you. Alright. It's weird because technically you're not supposed to be able to get an egg before you get that egg, but we kind of cheated a little bit. Maybe a little tiny bit. Hello. You can restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Sure thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Rattata. I'm going to keep that second egg in our party, even though it's not going to hatch into the Pokemon that we're going to be using. But might as well just so we can see what it is. Hello there. I'm going to someone's PC and I'm going to give it my Rattata. No reason to keep you in the party anymore. Cool. I would like to fill it up kind of full. Okay, the one that's in the 3rd slot, we'll remember, that's not our egg. Although I have a feeling that our actual egg with our party member is going to hatch really soon. I did censor myself in the last episode just to make sure that I didn't give away what Pokemon it's going to be. I think it's more fun that way. There are a few possibilities of Pokemon you can get from an egg from, what's his name? Primo. So we don't need to worry about that. I think this is actually not the way forward, but I want to go this way anyway. Dude. Plants are also living things. They would want to move around from time to time. Okay. That... Alright, he just said that. Hello. Yo, haven't you had trouble with Boulder blocking your way? Of course you have. For people like you, there's an HM that will come to your rescue. And we get HM06. This is the HM we just got access to using from the last gym. It contains Make 'em Faint Rock Smash. You can even use it to smash boulders once you've earned the Violet City Gym badge. But beware, hidden moves like this are hard for your Pokemon to forget once they've learned them. You should think carefully which Pokemon should learn it. So that's our first HM. I think I'm actually going to teach that to Chikorita if she can. I don't think she can, but you never know. Some of these moves will surprise you. Hello there, Rock Smash. So Rock Smash is not a particularly... No. It's not a particularly powerful move, but it's fighting type. And that's some good coverage that we could actually use this early on, especially with the large amount of flying types there are. We just went over there to grab that HM, now we're free to move on. I think we should be able to get a Pokemon soon that's able to learn that, but I don't think anyone on my team is going to. Well, you know what? That's not true. I think they can. So I take that back. We're not going to need that for a little bit, though, so don't worry about it. Route 32. So, the ruins of Alph are to the east. Our actual path is down south. I'm going to take a dip here into the ruins of Alph, but we can't really do everything here. You're studying the ruins? I see a scientist in the making. Hello. There are drawings on stone panels. I tried moving them. I wonder what they are. So over here, we have the ruins of Alph. Very creepy. Ruins of Alph. Feel free to explore the ruins and become a fossil professor. I think there's quite a few secret items around here if you look around. Yeah, there's a great ball, which you can't actually get yet from the Pokemarts. There's some interesting areas here. We can't really access even half of the areas yet, so I'm gonna leave this for later. Don't worry, we'll cover it for sure. But for now, there's not really anything for us to do. Ruins Research Center. We can check this out. Why not? Hello there. What's going on? There are odd patterns drawn on the walls of the ruins. They must be the keys for unraveling the mystery of the ruins. The ruins are about 1,500 years old. That's all we know about them. But it's not known why they were built, or by whom. Whomst. Bravo! A promising youth who is about to start the journey of archaeology has just arrived. Okay. What? Just a visitor? Oh, I see. You got me excited for nothing. Hey, you gotta give it. Wait, they've been exploring this for 10 years? You're kidding. They've been at it. So, I gotta mention, apparently in the Pokemon world, it's pretty easy to get a job as something as renowned as even an archaeologist. If you can just walk in and him being like, ooh, finally, another archaeologist. Welcome to the team. Just like that. It's that easy. So, you do actually need the egg, or else you can't pass this dude. Wait up, what's the hurry? You have some good Pokemon there. Must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir from Violet City, take this. It increases the power of Grass-type moves. So he's giving us the Miracle Seed. Miracle Seeds increases the power of Grass-type moves by 10%, as he said. If you do have a Cyndaquil or Totodile, he will give you the item that increases the power of their moves respectively, the Charcoal or the Mystic Water. So very useful for us. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Chikorita since she can't really use any other held items. What do we got here? So this is Route 31. 32. This is Route 32. This is where the possibility of Pokemon really opens up to you. There is such a huge, diverse lineup of Pokemon you can catch here. Some specifics, there's Hoppip, Mareep, I think Wooper if you're playing the original games, but I don't actually think you can catch a Wooper in this version. That comes a little later. Although I will say two of the my voice is just gonna give out, sorry about that. Two of the possibilities of eggs you can get from Primo are actually Wooper and Mareep. Two very powerful Pokemon if you want to use them on your team, but I'm using neither. Bellsprout's data was added to the Pokedex. I figure why not. We don't need to catch a Pokemon for a while here. I can use up these Pokeballs as I see fit. Although I do think I'm actually going to use a Repel. I don't have a Repel. What am I talking about? Here's the thing. We're recording a thing for the Let's Play Brigade, and I'm kind of getting confused as to which series is which, I guess, at this point. Anyway, ignoring that, okay. You know, I'm not sure if it's me, but it seems like this game has a much higher encounter rate than most others. Ooh, that's tempting. Yoink. Oh, and it was tempting indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that right now. That is definitely worth it. So, a Repel is going to prevent us from encountering a Pokemon that's weaker than our main Pokemon, so if it has to be at least level 15 to appear for 100 steps. I'm actually gonna battle you. Yeah, and you know. Pardon, Pokemon battle? I'm on the phone. Oh, alright, I'll accept your challenge. Imagine the multitasking. You just have an entire Pokemon battle while on your phone. Easy. So this is Picnicker Liz. Not only does she have a Pokemon we've never seen before, and that I'm going to have trouble defeating, I think, she's going to be another person that'll give us our phone number, their phone number, and this one's another useful one, so you might as well. In fact, I'd say you might as well get all the phone numbers in the game. Okay, once again, the critical hit. Okay, Chikorita is going nuts. That's, like, she's gotten a lot of critical hits. Before I can get serious, I lost. Yeah, we know. Give us your phone number. Oh, you're on a big journey to see the sights? Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? Of course. I'm not going to be grabbing absolutely every phone number in the game, by the way. Actually, I could. That'd be fun. But you do start to get an annoying amount of calls if you do that. So I might not bother for the most part. I'm going to go for important ones, though. That's for sure. There's an important fisherman here. My Pokemon freshly caught. Is this the one? Is this the one? Henry, it's not the one. Once again, we got some new Pokemon, though, so I might as well show these off. I kind of don't want to get in too many fights because Bud's getting very powerful. If you're playing this far into the game without getting a second team member, you're going to start getting a little overleveled. I did set the game to kind of offset that. I'm just going to say set 1,000 times, don't worry about it. But we still might be a little bit powerful for this next section. It'll level out, don't you worry. We're going to be getting a couple of team members soon. I mean, I'm assuming this egg's going to hatch sometime on this route. That'd be convenient for me, because now's definitely the time I want it. Fisherman Henry's defeated. Splash? Splash? Question mark? Oh! I didn't even notice Chikorita got to level 16. Yeah, remember when I said we're gonna be overpowered? That is an entire Bayleaf. Your Bud evolved into Bayleaf. Now we have a powerhouse. Now you don't look down on Chikorita. How you feeling? Very good. Throwing its leaf around, aw. Whoa, you made me lose that fish. By Fisherman Justin. Oh, I know they're down here somewhere. That's a Magikarp. Well, I'm sorry Bayleaf's Bayleaf debut has to be on a Magikarp, but we're absolutely going to demolish this man's team. No worries. That dude had 4 Magikarps. Anyway, with that, our repel's gonna wear off. I'm gonna end off the video there. In the next episode, we're going to make our way through the route and hopefully get a new team member. See you all then, and goodbye.